aviation games in all of Roblox. This is Pilot Training Flight Simulator. And I honestly like this game. And if you are a pilot training player like Wes, I'm going to tag him in the title. Yeah, I got inspired by Wes to make a video on pilot training. So shout out to Wes. Anyways, here we go. So you know how I did a stream in the past on pilot training, and now I'm going to do a video on pilot training, just a regular video. So if you're wondering how I make these videos, these awesome videos for you guys, well, I usually use Xbox Game Bar to record my videos. Then I take the clips from Xbox Game Bar and insert them into Microsoft Clipchamp, my video editor. And then I upload the video through my video editor onto YouTube. And yeah, so let's go ahead. We're gonna push back. Let's push back in the gate and we are off. We're on Southwest Airlines. Let's go. My mother's favorite airline. And fun fact, Southwest Airlines is home in has its home in Dallas, aka my hometown, Dallas, Texas. Yeah, the Southwest is at Dallas Love Field, and there are plans to take it to the big DFW airport. And now, time to do a stereotypical Southwest Airlines taxi. Just your average Southwest Airlines taxiing. Let's get on the runway, and let's take off. We're going to do an hour-long flight. Alright, there we go. We took off, and now we're going to head toward our destination. So let's head over. And now today we're going to do the shortest commercial flight in history. From Greater Rockford to Miller Airport. And we're already almost there. So what could be a 3-hour drive is a 1-hour flight. Also, I think one of the shortest flights. Is Dallas to Waco. Dallas to Waco is only like an hour-long drive. Some people are too lazy. They can't even drive for 1 hour. They can't even handle a 1 hour drive. So they fly, which takes like 20 minutes. A 20-minute flight between Dallas and Waco, and a 1 hour drive between Dallas and Waco. So if the flight is going to be less than an hour, and the drive is pretty much going to be an hour and a half and less, then what's the point of a flight at that point? I mean, unless there is no connection via bridge or tunnel or land, then I get the point.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Whoa, 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 and I'm off the taxiway. Hey, someone make an edit of this part that shows a someone make an edit of this someone make an edit of this and turn it into a news broadcast saying a 737 crash, the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 crashed in Meller. If you guys can turn this section of the video into a clip of a plane crash, and turn it into a news headline on YouTube Shorts, then that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Anyways, yeah. So that's your typical Southwest landing. Let's go ahead and see what other airlines let's see what other airlines shall we imitate. Does pilot training have Frontier? I don't know. Let's go into A320. Okay, they do not have Frontier. They do have Spirit. They do have Spirit. Spirit Airlines? More like Spit Airlines. Spirit Airlines is that bad. They're so bad. I should call them Spit Airlines. Yeah, remove the R here. It's now Spit Airlines. So yeah, time to ruin the reputation of now bankrupt Spirit Airlines. And Eric Stroop, if you're watching, you're welcome. Alright, so let's go ahead and kind of... Let's go, Spirit Airlines. Never thought I'd actually be flying Spirit Airlines. Because the one and only time I attempted flying Spirit Airlines was the day that was the Microsoft CrowdStrike day. I was so filled with rage. Wallah, I spent my entire afternoon at DFW Airport. Literally, I was supposed to take a Spirit Airlines flight from Dallas to San Antonio, and because of the Microsoft CrowdStrike incident, not only did my flight get canceled, and all the other flights in the entire world did too, and stuff outside of the airport got crashed also. Like, some people even died because the hospital machines were broken in some hospitals. I am sorry for those that died on that day. But anyways, not only did my flight get canceled, my flight was supposed to leave Dallas at 11 a.m. And they put me on the next flight to San Antonio, which was at 10 p.m. So ultimately, Spirit Airlines would have me spending my entire afternoon Spirit Airlines would have me spend miss my entire afternoon at DFW Airport. I went through security twice. Ever since then I've had slight radiation in my head. Thank you, Spirit Airlines. I'm joking about the radiation.
1,500.
Alright, but it did feel terrible to have to go through TSA all over again. I had to go through TSA twice that day because they forced us to leave the secure area, rebook onto the next flight, and then go through the dreadful TSA process all over again. And I'm like, bro, what the heck? Because I remember I clearly saw
1,000.
airline kiosks inside security, and Spirit Airlines was like, nah, you gotta come out of the secure area. You gotta talk to one of our agents. Good thing since it was a rebooking. I'm not sure if I forgot if I had to pay or anything, but
1,000.
yeah. And then I stayed at the airport until 8 p.m. And at that point, we were just like, and then at 6 p.m. my flight got delayed once to 10:30. Then an hour later, it gets delayed to 11.
400.
Then it gets delayed to 12.
300.
And then it's delayed till 1 a.m.
Minimum 200.
And then once it got delayed till 1 a.m., I was like, nah, what's the point of even waiting at the airport
70,
for a flight
60,
so
50,
late in the
40,
so late
30,
that's already gonna that might
20,
that will possibly get
10.
canceled.
Retard.
I'm just gonna purposefully miss the taxier. There you go. And now you could use this part to make a Spirit Airlines edit and say that a Spirit Airlines A320 crashed. That's all. Bye.